Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's rendition of Seeking Sundays. I hope everyone had a fantastic week, and yeah, let's get into it. So today I want to talk about something that I think everyone in South Africa may relate to. With everything that's going on, I'm not sure if everyone else is well, I'm sure everyone is aware of what is happening in our country. There is essentially a national unrest. I won't get too much into what exactly is happening, but I think we can all agree that there's a lot happening in South Africa. That this could be any situation actually in your life. Let's actually say any type of unrest in your life. Unrest is not just systematic. It could be emotional. It could be financial. We all are or have been in a situation where you're just like, I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna, if I have to make a mess, maybe I'm gonna have to make a mess. So in this week's message, I want to kind of reference a song. I think we did that 2 weeks ago as well, but I think I want to do that again. Guys, my daughter is in the room, so she might speak over me. This is a song that actually I've been listening to for years, but surprisingly, I think last week I listened to it and it sort of like hit a new nerve. And the song I'm talking about, which I will obviously link in the description below, it is a song called Worth Fighting For by Bian, Courtney, Wilson. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but please check the description box if I made any mistakes. But yeah, I listened to the song the other day and it just put me in a completely different space. And I've been listening to this song for so many years, but it just gave me another understanding. If we ever were to say that there's so much more to fight for, I think it comes with the understanding that God will rebuild, God will restore, God will rebuild, you know, God will replace. And it's so beautiful and having that understanding. But another thing that really stuck out for me with this message is the fight. Essentially, I think a lot of us sometimes romanticize the idea that God will fix our problems, and this is not to say that he can't. God is able, okay? God is able. He can fix your problems. But one thing that we sort of kind of run away from, I guess it's a tough pill to swallow, but God is not shy to remind us that there is a fight. There are things that he's saying, yes, they're here, they're for you, but you need to fight. I'm sorry, but I guess God is not here to promise us this life of happiness and joy 24/7. God is not here to promise us this walk in the park type of life. God wants us to know and to remember that there is a battle. At the end of the day, we have to fight for everything that he has promised us. And so again, like I said, it's not the easiest pill to swallow, but it's also in reference of the verse that says, "No weapons formed against me shall prosper." We tend to neglect the part that he's actually saying that there will be weapons. God is not taking away from the fact that the weapons are there. You have to fight. You are here to achieve this greatness, to achieve this happiness, but God does expect a fight from you. God does expect you to get up. God does expect you to move. God does expect you to carry your cross. There's a reason why God did not stop the Pharisees from crucifying Jesus. There's a reason why God allowed that to happen. I think the teaching behind that is that God doesn't want to shelter us from reality. God doesn't want to shelter us from the fact that there are hard times in life. There are times of unrest. There are times of complete disaster. But God does expect you to fight. He needs you to fight for your financial situation. He needs you to fight for your mental health. He needs you to fight for your emotional unrest. He needs you to fight for your healing. He needs you to fight for every situation in your life. Another thing that we need to do in this fight is to allow yourself to come to God at your lowest. You know, in this song that I'm talking about, the first line, or the first sentence in the first verse says, "You made me deep in my despair." And I think a lot of us need to start allowing God to meet us at our lowest, because in order for us to fight, or in order for us to gather the strength that we need to fight, is to also understand that I am at my weakness and I'm here to fight. The first step of healing is admission. So you need to admit that I am broken and I need to fight. Allow yourself to go to God at your weakest and then pray for that strength. But God is not going to sell us a life of walk in the park. God needs you to fight. That's it. God needs you to wake up. He needs you to run. He needs you to push. Want to just share a very short verse to sort of tie in what I'm trying to share with you guys. Today's verse is in the chapter that says a time for everything. That's Ecclesiastes. I can't really say this word correctly. It's chapter 3 verse 8. It says, a time to love, a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. And so there's no other way to put it more than this. You are where you are because you're supposed to be. If you are in a tight situation in your life, if you are facing some difficulty, you're supposed to be there. And that is an opportunity for you to fight. There's a reason why you're still alive. There's a reason why you're still here. There's a reason why you're still breathing. There's a reason why God saved you from whatever situation that you've been before. There's a reason why God has given you a second chance, a third chance, a fifth chance, the 50th chance. There's a reason why you're still here. And God is waiting for you to fight. And if you feel like you're sinking right now, get up. Get up from whatever situation. And this is not to say get up and things are going to be fixed. No. And like I said, it's okay to meet God at your weakest. It's okay to meet God at your despair. But allow yourself to get up, because God is expecting that from you. God has put the weapons there. And even though they will not prosper, He needs you to understand that they're there. He's not shying away from that. So that's the message that I have for today. I hope everyone has an amazing week. Yeah, I'm actually cooking right now, so I'm gonna quickly close this video and see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and share if you care, and I'll see you guys next week.